It's time for Marry Me Monday, the fun, timely, sometimes romantic, sometimes spirited live radio program with your hosts Jeff Dorsey and Sherry Bussey, presented by Emerald City Jewelers, 33rd and Broadway, Quincy.
And here it is, the middle of April almost, as we get into the middle week of April. And Sherry Bussey's alongside for Marry Me Monday. It doesn't feel like spring, though, does it, this weekend?
Oh, it was not what I expected.
No, not at all. But it's time to warm up and get out and shop and do things like head into Emerald City Jewelers. You got some fabulous things happening over there.
We do. We have our semi-annual event where we have national rarities come in and they buy things from people. So it's like a reverse description of what it is at a jewelry store. Instead of coming in to buy jewelry, you come in and sell your jewelry. Mm-hmm. So a little bit of reversing of roles there.
Yeah, you bring it in, they give you the value for it.
Uh-huh.
And write your check, I guess. That's how it works.
Check. Oftentimes we'll do things that are collectibles, too. We'll do rare coins or paper money, that old paper money you've been hanging on to from whatever, the Civil War.
Mm-hmm. Maybe some old pocket watches and things like that.
Old pocket watches, old diamonds, something that maybe you've inherited that you don't want to wear anymore. You don't want to wear it all. If you would like to reset them, we do that at the store. We do things at Emerald City that are a little bit different than the other stores. If you do want to reset some jewelry, we can even melt down your gold and use that. So if you've got a sentimental piece, we can transform it into something that you would wear, and it would still have the history in it of the metal was worn by your parent.
Leaving it in your jewelry box is not doing any good anyway.
Not doing any good there. Doing any good there. So you can either bring it in and sell it, or you can bring it in and reset it. Or you can sell something and use some of the money to go towards a new mounting. That would be fun, too.
Mm-hmm. Or purchase a new ring for it.
Or purchase a whole new thing.
Yeah, that's perfect. So how long does that go on?
We're available for purchasing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 9:30 to 5:30. You don't need an appointment. You can bring like old oil paintings, maybe by a collectible artist, that sort of thing they'll buy. They'll buy old toys, really old toys, like from before we were
World
kids.
War I era? Okay. Well, they're worth a lot of money, some of those toys,
Yeah, we've got some war memorabilia things that they'll buy. Just anything you think really has a value. What they do is look it up on the internet, see what it's selling for on the internet. They'll offer you a little bit less than that, and so they can make a little bit of money, but it takes that burden off of your shoulders, and you get to walk out with a check.
That's right. And, of course, there are some things that maybe don't have the value you think, and they'll let you know that, too.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Come in if you don't even know.
That's right. Bring it in.
Bring it in, 9:30 to 5:30, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week.
Okay, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. So
that's right.
Perfect.
No appointment needed. We have a lot of people come in these 3 days. It's a lot of fun.
I bet they see an awful lot of the unique things that come through the doors. Yeah?
A lot of unique things.
Kind of the fun thing about that.
Uh-huh.
So, want to get the story?
Yes, let's hear the story.
It says here, my husband and I met when we were both attending Culver Stockton, and he was from St. Louis. I was from Quincy, and he played baseball for the Wildcats. I played on the volleyball team there, and I caught his eye during a match I was involved in as he and his buddies came out to watch us play. And after winning the first game, I walked toward the bench and looked over and saw him, and he saw me and actually winked at me and grinned a little bit. I think I blushed in return, it says here. After the match that night, he approached me to see if I would be willing to go out with him. I agreed to do that, and the rest is history. We won that match that night, and he eventually won my heart with that night as well, and I won his, apparently. A true win-win, I guess. Been married 14 years, and each year he winks at me on our anniversary, reminds me of that time that he met her.
Aw.
So, met her. Met me, that's what it says there. But, thanks for sending that story in to us. We appreciate that. And if we use your story next week, you'll get a nice gift certificate from Emerald City Jewelers for allowing us to do that. And you'll also get a Marry Me Monday t-shirt. All right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, get in there with your items.
Come on in and do the reverse jewelry store trip.
Okay. Get your money, and then Thursday and Friday go back in and buy
and spend it.
When are you open then?
We're open 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday, Saturdays from 9:30 to 3, and Sundays by appointment.
Okay. Located where?
We're located at the corner of 33rd and Broadway under the Emerald Green roof, right across from the main entrance of the mall.
Okay. Sherry Bussey, thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
And by the way, they gift wrap.
We do.
I'm going to get that in there. You know that. We'll see you next week. Okay?
Bye-bye.
That's it for this week's edition of Marry Me Monday, presented by Emerald City Jewelers. Join us next week, Monday, 7:25, for another exciting edition of Marry Me Monday. Celebrate your love.